Okay, here's a look at the E-mini S&P for Wednesday, November the 24th, 2010. Um, what we're looking at here is a market profile, um, but what I've done for the Globex session, which started right here, in other words, this is the profile from yesterday during the regular trading hours. Um, and so I've split off, so every letter represents 30 minutes. And we knew that our first barrier in there that we thought the market would have trouble getting above was 82. But you can see the market here, it opened here in the overnight session and started rally up above that 82. You can see it came down and tested it, went up again, and then shot down through it, testing the current low of the session right here before it turned right around and then came back up. So it even though it had come up here and held above 82 for a bit of time, the fact that it came back down here and tested the current Globex low but did not take out the previous day's low during the regular trading hours was somewhat suspect. So when it came back up in here and then made a new high in the Globex session, which was at 85, once it took out that 85, then our next target was around 1190. And as you can see in the overnight session, it hit 1190, 89.75, came to within a tick of it, and then backed off and came down here approximately 4 points and hit around 86, which is right in here where the regular trading hours opened, and then continued to be bought up throughout the day. So once the market had held above 82 during this time period, that was a bullish indication, but the fact that it came back down here made it somewhat suspect. But of course, by the time we woke up in the morning, the market had already been had rallied up through that test above 82, and that made it even more bullish with the opening, a gap opening higher of well, I think from yesterday's high. Appears to be around about 2 points. So, pretty bullish development, and as a result, we were able to get on the long side. So, the next level that we knew would be a potential resistance area was at 88. So, we knew that 88 was resistance. We had this as resistance. And we had 82 as resistance. So it kind of hovered around this 82, above, below, and then back above to confirm it. Tested 90 almost to the tick and then backed off. And then burst through 90 during the regular trading hours and came within just 2 ticks of the next resistance. So the somewhat surprise action overnight really gave us the heads up that something's in the works here, and look out on the long side, because obviously that's where the action is. So we also use these market profiles from the regular trading hours to help us gain some feel and some sense of what we think the market's condition is. But at any rate, let's take a look at our trades. You can see our first trade was this up arrow. We had another up arrow. These are long trades. The up blue arrow is our long trades, and these down red arrows are the short trades. A couple over here, but very late in the day, so we'll not take those after the cash close. So as you can see, basically the entire day we had a green filter up until just right at the very end of the day after the cash close. So a very bullish indication throughout the entire day, and because that what had occurred overnight in the test of 82, the backing off of 82, and then the additional rally above 82 certainly gave us the okay to go ahead and get long right in here. You can see our dashed blue line right here for the entry. So we got long on that one, and it had a nice move higher. I think that one moved 3.25 points in our favor, so a nice trade. We were able to only take 1.5 points though on the final partial, just because it came back so hard here before it then rallied up again. So that was the first trade of the day. Worked very nicely. This trade right here, as you can see, the blue horizontal line went the entire day, so we never did get filled on that long trade. Obviously, we weren't going to take any of these short trades like this in such a strong green filter for the entire day. So we did not take any trades on the short side. We did have one long trade we got in right here. It just basically went sideways, and after 10 minutes we got out of that trade. It did back off a little bit here and then continue higher, but ended up with basically a break even on that trade. So that was really the only two trades that we had today. Really good profit on the first one, and the second one just a break even. So now, as far as our outlook for next week, of course, the market will trade for a short period of time on Friday, but our next video will come out on Monday, which is the next full trading day. We think that there's some support in around 93, 92 area, and so we're going to use this area down here as support. Obviously, still the 98 area is still considered to be pretty good resistance, and then above that 1201 and 1206. If it gets down below 92, 91 area, then it would be all the way down to the low of today. So that's really what we're looking at. Any questions or comments, don't hesitate in getting a hold of us at info@eminidaytrader.com. Thanks for taking the time to view the video. And for those of you that are celebrating Thanksgiving tomorrow, have a great Thanksgiving. And drive carefully. We'll see you again on Monday.